Welcome to the Nexus. Today we're entering the world of Damage Inc., written and illustrated by James Burton, published in 2018. Frankly, it's dangerous to catch someone who can spit fire or hunt down a Wendigo lumberjack who hasn't forgotten how to use a chainsaw. The Union, frankly, won't let them in on it without massive hazard pay, so enter the modern bounty hunters. Enter Damage Inc. So, Damage Inc. is about a family of bounty hunters, and they all have their own specialties when it comes to what they bring into the team, but most of it's violence. It's kind of a family duo, so it's hard figuring out who the main character is, but if I had to choose one, it would be Angry Brain. He's got, I guess it would be called electrokinesis. He has some control over electricity and can release bolts of lightning through his hands, which comes in handy. The rest of the cast, we have Gage, who's really good at having guns and shooting guns. There's also Target, who I guess he's also good at those things. Kuda, who's a very capable martial artist. He definitely likes working with his hands. And then last but not least, there's Sarah, who dabbles in magic on occasion. So there's 4 brothers and 1 sister. So it's important to understand that this story does fall into kind of the monster of the week type of format. There are some things that carry on from chapter to chapter, book to book, but most of the stories are self-contained, have a strong beginning, a strong end. So because of that, it has an episodic tone, but while you're in each episode, they're very enjoyable. The feeling of tone is very supernatural. There's always some sort of monster, sometimes a mystery to solve, but usually violence is the answer to the mystery. The dialogue is hilarious and clever. James Burton really has really strong sense of dialogue. The characters have a really strong voice in the reader's head, and the way they play around with words, sentences, and conversations is really impressive, actually. What's different about this story is that there's a strong familial bond among these characters. It's the type of thing that comes from the writer. There's a lot of writers out there who try to fake that, to try to make a family and make them seem like they all care about each other, but unless you've experienced it yourself and have a really strong understanding of it, it's really hard to get, and you really get that feeling from James's work. It captures the subtleties, the annoyances, the highs and lows of family, and even though they're going through all types of terrible things, it's still oddly heartwarming. My favorite part about Damage Inc. is about the family, how they stick together when things get hard, and mostly the mama jokes. They make fun of each other a lot, and it's very fun to watch them interacting in that way. I start taking some notes on some insults I want to hit my brother with next time I see him. You can read the comic yourself by following the link in the description. This comic is also featured in the card game Scattered Nexus, linked in the description as well. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next world.